We have come a long way together along this path. Along the way, we have learned how habits form, how they shape our days, and how they sometimes bind us to patterns we no longer wish to carry. Now we arrive at an important turning point. Up ahead, the path divides into several smaller trails, each leading in a different direction. Standing here reminds us of something simple but profound. Change becomes real when intention turns into a plan. In this part of the journey, we begin creating a personalized plan for habit change, a kind of blueprint for the road ahead. Some people think changing habits is purely an act of willpower. Others believe it is entirely a matter of psychology or science. In truth, it is both an art and a science. There are principles we can learn, patterns we can understand, and strategies we can apply. Yet each person must shape those principles into something that fits their own life. Your path will not look exactly like anyone else's, and that is as it should be. The purpose of this section is to help you design a habit change plan that reflects your goals, your circumstances, and the deeper needs that shape your behavior. Because lasting change does not happen when we copy someone else's method. It happens when we understand ourselves clearly enough to build a plan that fits who we are becoming. By the end of this section, you will have something valuable, a practical roadmap for reshaping your habits in a way that is both realistic and meaningful. Step 1. Identifying the habits you want to change. The first step is awareness. Pause for a moment and consider your daily life. Which habits strengthen you? Which ones quietly drain your energy, your focus, or your well-being? Some habits we wish to release. Others we wish to cultivate. Perhaps it is quitting smoking, reducing time lost to distractions, becoming more punctual, or developing a consistent routine for exercise or learning. Whatever the habit may be, change begins when we are willing to name it clearly. Step 2. Understanding the need beneath the habit. Once a habit is identified, we must look beneath it. Habits rarely exist without reason. They often serve a need, sometimes obvious, sometimes hidden. A habit may provide relief from stress. It may offer comfort during loneliness. It may create stimulation when life feels dull, or it may simply give structure to moments of uncertainty. If we try to change the habit without understanding the need beneath it, the mind will often recreate the pattern in another form. So ask yourself a few gentle questions. What purpose has this habit served in my life? When does it usually appear? What feeling comes just before it begins? And how does it make me feel afterward? For example, someone who wishes to quit smoking may recognize that stress or social situations trigger the habit. Another person trying to reduce screen time may discover that boredom or fatigue is the true signal beneath the behavior. Understanding these patterns transforms confusion into clarity, and clarity prepares us for change. Step 3. Creating a step-by-step plan. Once you understand the habit and the need it serves, you can begin designing a practical plan. Think of this plan as a map that helps guide your daily actions. There are several simple elements that can help shape it. First, define your goal clearly. Instead of saying, "I want to exercise more," you might say, "I will walk or exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days each week." Clear goals give direction to effort. Second, break the goal into manageable steps. Large ambitions become achievable when they are divided into smaller actions. If your goal is to read more, you might begin with 20 pages a day. Small commitments, kept consistently, build powerful momentum. Third, identify your triggers. Notice the situations, emotions, or environments that prompt the current habit. Knowing your triggers allows you to prepare for them instead of being surprised by them. Fourth, replace and reinforce. Choose healthier behaviors that serve the same underlying need. If stress triggers a habit of scrolling endlessly through a phone, perhaps a short walk, breathing exercise, or moment of stillness may serve that need more wisely. The goal is not merely to remove a habit, but to replace it with something that strengthens you. Fifth, set milestones. Along any journey, it helps to mark progress. Celebrate small victories, and when setbacks occur, as they sometimes will, treat them as information rather than defeat. Sixth, create accountability. Share your goal with someone you trust. Support and encouragement can strengthen resolve when motivation fluctuates. A word about the journey: change rarely happens overnight. Habits form slowly, and they often change slowly as well. What matters most is not perfection. What matters is commitment to the direction you have chosen. Each small action reinforces the path you are creating, and over time, those small actions become a new rhythm of life. So take a moment now. Consider one habit you wish to change, or one new habit you wish to cultivate. Begin sketching your own blueprint. In the coming lessons, we will explore additional strategies to help you strengthen this plan and carry it forward. For now, remember this: a map does not walk the path for you, but it makes the journey clearer, and the steps you take from here will begin shaping the life you are building. For that reason, I would encourage you. Let us continue.